gingerbread house. The house is based on a project I'm working on practice at the moment, 32A Lansdowne Drive. It's a passive house, and the gingerbread house is a present for our director this Christmas. So here's the technical part. Here are the plans, the floor plans, the lower ground, upper ground plans, and then the elevations. So here are the elevations which I've cut out. This is the east elevation, the lower ground elevations, which will be cut separately, and the upper ground elevations. What we'll do is we'll place these over the gingerbread, which is rolled out to a depth of 4 to 5 mil, and Rocky, my assistant, will cut out around the template and then also cut out the window. So he'll do that when this is laid onto the gingerbread. These are the ingredients to make the gingerbread base. So the first step, place the butter, sugar and golden syrup into a pan over a low heat and melt. Place the dry ingredients, the plain flour, bicarbonate of soda and ginger into a mixing bowl and just mix well together. Once the ginger syrup has melted, set aside to cool and then pour the syrup mix into the dry mix and just bring it together gently. Once the ingredients are all bound together, create a ball or a disc, wrap it in greaseproof paper, let it cool first, then wrap it in greaseproof paper and place it in the fridge. So Rocky's cutting very carefully with a scalpel, and it's very important to create a sharp cut, so we use a scalpel, but it's also very important to take care when using it. The offcuts, which you can see on the side, are going to be rolled together, compressed together if you like, into a ball and re-rolled out on the greaseproof paper. We'll continue cutting out the elevation templates. So here are some of the templates that Rocky has cut out. This is the base, and he's placed it on greaseproof paper. It's essential to preheat the oven. This is a fan oven, so we've preheated the oven to 180 degrees, and we're going to place the gingerbread into the oven for 12 minutes. For accuracy, we're going to put the timer on. So I checked on these at 10 minutes and 12 minutes, and they look perfect. So the next step is to place the gingerbread very carefully onto a wire cooling tray or cooling rack. So I'll leave them to cool for a couple of minutes, and then I'll remove them from the greaseproof paper. So this is the next batch to be baked, which are going to go onto these trays, baking trays, which have just come out of the oven. But I want the whole batch to cook evenly, so I'm going to leave them there until Rocky's finished cutting out all the gingerbread templates, and then I'll place them onto the baking trays and place them into the oven at the same time, so that they bake evenly and consistently. So once the gingerbread has cooled for a minute or so, I'm recutting the gingerbread pieces using the template to guide me, just to get a cleaner, straighter edge, so that when we stick the pieces together, we've got a smooth surface to connect one piece to the next. This is particularly delicate, I think, so I might use a scalpel for this one instead of the knife. We need to drink the Prosecco, don't we?
Comes up.
Yeah, it comes out. Yeah. 3, 2, there you go. First of all, I think you should stop and have a glass of Prosecco just to congratulate yourself for getting this far. Cheers. While Rocky's working on the trimming, I'm going to try to make some icing. And with the icing, I'm going to, which I haven't thought about this too well, but so I'm sieving the icing, and then I'm going to mix it in gradually with the egg whites, and this is what we're going to stick the gingerbread pieces together with. I think the only tip here is whisk slowly to start with, so that the ice and sugar doesn't go everywhere. And then mix until you have a smooth, thick paste. So just to take the sweetness out of the icing sugar, I'm going to just add a few splashes of almond extract. But you might want to use vanilla. And then I'm going to place it in the bag, the blue bag opposite, add the piping nozzle to it in preparation for construction. This is a very important stage of the process. I made it quite stiff because I guess you don't want runny icing when you're sticking it together. You want the pieces to fit together well. You will also need some cocktail sticks. This bag was very kindly given to us by a baker. He said this is what we use for piping. So, and what you want to do is press it all down to the end. And you've got what looks like a vacuum, that's fine. What we're going to do is cut that off with the scissors when we're ready to pipe and put a nozzle on. either this one or another one, depending on how much glue we need. So we need the shorter pieces, I think, first, don't we? Because they're the lower ground. Yeah. Oh dear. It's a sharp pair of scissors.
Is that working?
Use pressure at the top and push it down.
That's alright. I think it goes with. That is this.
Always good to have a
I might as well just.
so you have a knife or something.
Yeah, perhaps.
I love the imperfections of it. Do you know what I mean? I think so what I'm doing now is really, I think, the most important part if you want this to be, you know, like a model for a building, because it's where you're connecting the floors. I think we need to think about your icing at this stage as contact adhesive like UV. So this is categorically the most important part, and I really hope it works without falling apart. Okay. You can adjust things, that's a nice thing. Ever so slightly, just to align them. This is the bathroom window. Here you can see this window from the street. This is the street elevation. The east elevation. You have the long strip window going up the stairs internally. And you come round to the north elevation. This is the front door with a long handle. And then the west elevation. So these windows get lots of light during the day. You can see the zinc cladding. So this is 32A Lansdowne Drive as a gingerbread house.